4th and the scheduled final pre-season game coming up on Saturday against Spennymoor. What are you expecting from that test?
I think it'll be a good test. I think we know that they've had quite a few games already. Got experience of already seeing him this season with Lee Butler being up at Sunderland because they had a game against them and quite a competitive game, I think. So, yeah, looking forward to, again, a different kind of challenge to Tuesday. Probably a little more physical, I would have thought, than the technical aspect of Tuesday against some small, really technical good players at Fleetwood. So it should be a good test.
Obviously, National League North side as well, so just the one division below us and challenge for promotion on a couple of occasions as well. Is this, do you feel, perhaps the toughest of the opponents we're going to face over this pre-season?
Probably at the moment, yeah. I think that you know, they're renowned for running the club properly. I think they've got a good chairman and a good owner, and they've got some good players. As you said, rightly so, that they've been challenging over the last couple of years. When we were up there, we were always aware how well they were doing. So I think it will be a proper test for the lads. I think they'll be motivated for the game, and we've got to make sure we're the same.
In terms of our squad and availability, are you back up to full numbers at the moment? Are you expecting any more players back?
Rob Layton's got a slight problem with his back. We'll make a decision on him tomorrow. Rex comes back into the squad, which is great news after his absence with COVID. They've trained really well today, very competitive session we've had this morning, so it looks as though they're all after a shirt for the weekend.
Yeah, you mentioned Jamie Record. Obviously, he's not featured yet this pre-season. Been off for a few weeks, obviously with COVID. Are you expecting him to be hopefully back onto the pitch there, or is it a case of just monitoring how he gets on?
I think that we'll probably see how he is after training. He had a good session today, done 2 sessions on his own while we were away Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll see how he feels tomorrow morning and what his reaction's been to a full session today, and we'll take it from there. But it'd be nice if he could play a little bit of a part at the weekend.
You mentioned you've had 10 years of it, so you're happy to go back to being the assistant. But have you found being almost caretaker charge this week?
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, we've been that busy, to be honest. The game's coming thick and fast. Phil's constantly on the phone anyway, so really, as far as we're concerned, he's still running the ship. It's been enjoyable just getting on the training ground. I think that's where we enjoy being. Certainly me and Butts enjoy that. Not only the banter with the lads before the training, but the seriousness of how we need to train and how we need to play and what we need to do to get better has been very good, and I think the players are in a good place.
You mentioned the banter between the lads. It seems to be really good spirits within the camp at the moment. Is that something that's important to you guys, that everyone's happy, everyone's getting along, and that, I guess, happy camp, you can take that out onto the pitch? Yeah,
I think we need to just make sure that they all know that at some stage through the season, whether they start or they don't start, they'll be needed. We know how long the season is, we know how rigorous it is, we know the Saturday, Tuesday games are tough, and the only way you get out of this division or attempt to get out of it is by having a very strong squad, and it always must be referred to. Phil will be the same as me, and Butts is exactly the same. It's about the squad, not about the team, because eventually we will need everybody, and at the moment they're pushing each other in training. They all seem motivated to try and get in that starting 11 for Yeovil, which is what we want. And on the back of that, they all seem to get on really well. The new signings have settled in lovely, seem really nice lads, and the lads that have already been here have made them very welcome, so it's been good.
And touching on Phil, in terms of update on how he is, I know you speak to him, constantly throughout the week. How is he doing at the moment?
Yeah, he's fine. He's a little bit frustrated, I think, because obviously missus coming into work, but he's fine. There's no problem with him having the COVID. There's no illness at all. He's carrying on doing his work. He's on Y Scout. He's been on the phone asking how training's gone, and he's had the video of the game from the other day and he's analysed that. So he's still very much working from home.